Okay, chess. This is a game from last year. It's actually the shortest game I played the whole year against an unknown player. And I played with black. The game started. The best move, on e4. And I replied, as usually, e5. So the beginning is very normal. We have knight f3. Play knight c6. I usually almost always play this. And now we get to the third move. We get a little bit unusual territory. White decided to play unusual, rare move, tricky move, c3. This is called the Ponziani Opening. It's very old, from 1400s. I played it once also, and I know how tricky it can be. And I've never faced this before. Now here the normal continuations are either knight f6 or black can play d5. Those are the two main continuations here. I decided I play something offbeat because I wasn't sure exactly how to deal with this, so I played a slow move, bishop e7. This is an inaccuracy, and white responded well. Played d4, very nice center with white. White is already somewhat better this early, and now my e5 pawn is threatened, so I need to guard it. So, but if I do this, I did not want to do this because white can exchange here to here. He can exchange twice here, and then he can exchange queens, and I can take with a bishop, and black is actually fine there. But I did not want to go into this, and it's a little bit dull, and I didn't want to change the queens, so that's why I played something else. Something entirely else. So I decided to play more aggressively. Instead of b6, I played t5. And this is actually a mistake. So it's kind of funny. So my goal was not to exchange the queens, but actually white could have gone here. Take with a knight. Kind of have to take. No, I don't want to take here and he takes here and my pawns are a mess. So do this. White takes here. And then I pretty much have to take here in order not to lose material. And again, he can exchange the queens, and so this is one variation. There's another one. So white did not go for there. But instead he played this. There's another line I wanted to show. Yeah, already, okay. So actually, if I would have played d6, there's another reason why d6 previously it's not so good, because he can play this. And then I pretty much have to play, I cannot go here because, you know, d4. I have to go here. This is, maybe this is still playable, but it's not so nice. So let's go forward. We have a here. And he took here. This is a mistake. So natural reply for me is to take my queen. And then it's white's move. Now this is already a bit of a success for me in the opening, because my pieces are developed and 2 pieces, and he's got only 1, and my pieces are pretty active, also my pawn. So what is he gonna do here? Now he didn't play this, but he should have played bishop e3. This is maybe the best move. It's more active than what he played, and which is he played the other bishop to e2, and this is not so good, and we will see soon very well how, because now I continue. I don't want to take on d4. It's very well guarded, and so that would just simplify game. So I just go on, play pawn to e4. This is a very active move. Now his knight is threatened. Now he doesn't want to go back. So the only sensible move is here really put the knight here, which he did. And but it's black's move again. So why not just continue? Pawn to e3. Now his knight is threatened, and this pawn is threatened, and I'm also threatening to take here, ruining his king's position. What is he gonna do here? Well, there is a good move here. White did not play this, but he should have played this and let me take here and take with the king. It looks like his king is weaker, but it's actually okay for white. Like this. So I understand why he didn't want to go for this, but again, what happened in the game was worse. So he simply captured the pawn. Now, black really only has a, well, I suppose you could also play this one, because white cannot play this because the rook will drop. So he would have to move his king here. This is also a possibility. But I just simply snap the pawn with my queen. And now the rook is threatened. White has only 2 ways to defend the rook. Let's see firstly this one. This is a possibility. But it's very easy to see again. This just ends the game, the next move. Either with this or this. F2, it's over. So white actually chose the other move, which seems better and more active. Protecting the rook with X-ray tactic and hitting this queen. So it looks like the queen has to move now. And maybe white is okay, you know. I mean, white might be better. The problem is that I had another move again. Bishop h4. This checkmate. Already, this is a 9 move. Only 9 moves this game lasted, and it's a nice coordination, you know. The queen takes care of these light squares, and the bishop hacks the king with the black diagonal. So it's kind of dramatic ending, but it just shows this tricky opening c3. It can be also tricky for white if he doesn't know exactly what he's doing. But really, this bishop is the culprit here, and this bishop, which should have been here, stays here. And if this bishop is here, my pawn will never get to here on e3. But that's the point. Thank you very much.